welcome back to Georgia, Tennessee Birding. So we're in a little bit of a different place. We're at Resaca de la Palma State Park looking for the ABA Rarity Grey-collard Becard, as well as the rose-throated Becard and the Roadside Hawk. As one of 3 state parks belonging to the World Birding Center, Resaca de la Palma State Park is the largest and is located in Brownsville, Texas. It was acquired by the Texas State Parks and Wildlife Department in 1977 and opened to the public in December of 2008. This park is home to some South Texas specialties such as green jays, Inca doves, ladderback woodpeckers, plain chachalacas, and white-tipped doves. They have a really nice water feature where some of the birds like Wilson's warbler, olive sparrow, and a cheeky little raccoon like to come feed and eat.
God, he's taking the whole thing.
We ended up wandering around Resaca de la Palma State Park for about 8 hours, and unfortunately neither one of the 2 ABA rarities that we were after ever showed up. We did, however, get some lifers. So I thought this was really cool, seeing the bees around the birdseed. At one point, several hours into being there and looking at all the birds, we did get word that someone had seen it, and this was the crowd trying to go find it. We never did see it this day, unfortunately, which was a little disappointing because, well, sometimes that's how birding goes. Orange-crowned warblers migrate through Tennessee, so we do get to see them. The Altamira oriole is a large, bright orange oriole with a thick, dark bill, usually found in open shrubby woodland. It has limited black on the face and throat, black back and wings with white wing bar and orange shoulder patch. Adults are most similar to the hooded oriole, but larger and stockier with orange shoulder patch and thicker bill. So not rare for us, but rare for the area, is we got to see a Tennessee warbler.
Yeah, kinda. Camera's not liking it.
Black-crested titmouse are fairly common in their range, but restricted to the bushy oak woodlands of Texas and northeastern Mexico. They were once considered a subspecies of the tufted titmouse. It was recognized as a separate species in 2002. Finally, after getting some lifers and some more wandering around, we did finally find the rose-throated Becard, which is a female, and she was pretty cool to see. I got a better video of her later on when we went back on Sunday. This was Friday. The bronzed cowbird, a lifer for us, is a dark brown to matte black, with males having bluish iridescent wings. They are found in a variety of areas, including open or semi-open areas, pastures, forest edges, or farmland. Their range is mostly in Mexico and further down south, but they do come into lower states, with some populations being year-round in Arizona, Texas, and Louisiana. Overall, even though we didn't get to see the ABA rarities that we were after, we did get to see a lot of lifers, including the green jay, which is now one of my favorite birds. Resaca de la Palma is a great birding destination with the water feature. Let us know if you have ever seen any of these birds and have ever been to this park. Also, if you have seen the Grey-collard Becard or the Roadside Hawk. The next day we headed to Laguna Madre Nature Trail on South Padre Island at this convention center, and it had a boardwalk as well, and you'll see that later. Roseate spoonbills get their color from their diet. They can be found in freshwater and saltwater wetlands on the Gulf Coast of the U.S. through much of South America. Black-necked stilts breed on the coasts of North America, and they winter in southern California, South Texas, and live year-round in parts of South America. Large, boldly marked, and boisterous flycatcher. They have a large head and a short tail. Looks bright and contrast with the yellow belly, black and white head pattern, and rufous on the wings and tail. They're pretty common and widespread throughout Middle and South America, with a limited range in Texas.
Something else okay. He's got a nice red dot on his top of his head. He's turning around now.
This is the marshy bit of the Laguna Madre Nature Trail Boardwalk, and to the left here and now the right is where we saw the
Cool little
rail as well.
boardwalk here.
It's pretty cool because I've really never gotten a good look at a Virginia rail. Here he is. You wanna see him? This is the more open area of the boardwalk. Did you know that 90% of the redhead population winters in Laguna Madre? Knowing that makes me feel special that we have any at all in Tennessee. Look at this cool little shell that's sitting here just chilling. I don't know the name of it.
are their faces always in front of or behind branches?
Pretty much at any place we went, there was always other birders looking for birds, and it was just such an amazing experience to meet so many new people and have something in common with all of them. We are driving to the end of the road, or Seasell Beach, to see if we can pick up some more shorebirds of sorts. On our way back to go visit a new location, we decided to stop at Laguna Madre Nature Trail and Boardwalk again, and we got Couch's Kingbird as a new lifer for us. Couch's Kingbirds are large, yellow-bellied, with gray heads and dullish green backs, with brown wings and tail. They are primarily a Mexican species, with the range extending north into Texas and south to Belize and Guatemala. You'll primarily see them in brushy woodlands and other semi-open habitats, often near water. They are best separated by sound. They are almost identical, if not identical, to the tropical kingbird, and they do overlap ranges, so seeing the difference between them is pretty hard. Driving as a birder in South Texas is quite difficult, as you are constantly seeing raptors or some sort of bird on the side of the road, and you have to stop and see what it is, because that is what happened here. And we got the white-tailed kite as another lifer. Groove-billed awnies are one of the weirdest birds that I have come across. Note their very pronounced bill. Although they are said to live in South Texas all year round, we found out from other birders that they're a little harder to find in the winter. Their range extends from South Texas, parts of Mexico, into parts of South America. Don't you just love hummingbirds? They are such beautiful, tiny, majestic creatures. After a long stop at the side of the road, pull off, We finally got to the visitor center, and they have a really cool water feature here for the birds, and this is where we saw the tropical parula. Note that the yellow goes further down on the sides than the northern parula, which has the obvious eye arcs. We also got to see the long-billed thrasher again, and the second time seeing our lifer olive sparrow. Seeing all these bird baths and water features here really made me want to put one in on my own here in Georgia.
We've had a pretty cool trip. We've seen a lot of stuff today. I think we got, I don't know, I'll have to put the number of new life birds that we got today up on the screen because I don't know it right now. It's kind of gone. It's a countless number at the moment. So we are currently at the Laguna Madre National Wildlife Refuge. So it has been a really cool trip so far, and we're on day 2.
Yep, that's it.
That'd be a new one for me.
That's a lifer for us, yeah.
We have a western one of them.
Okay, yeah, we haven't seen that.
I'll switch states.
There's a hooded merganser out there.
Is there?
Uh-huh. Female.
Yeah, there's also a
Overall, the Rio Grande Valley is an amazing place to bird, and there are so many specialties in the U.S. that can only be found here. If you ever have a chance to bird in the Rio Grande Valley, do it. It was amazing. This may be our first visit, but it certainly won't be our last. Please like and subscribe, and as always, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.